Howdy. Rodfather 916. How loyal a friend are you? What would you say if someone asked you that question? Are you a loyal colleague, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend? Are you that ride or die? You'll be there no matter what. If it meant you had to sacrifice all for your friend, you would. How loyal are you? I'm very loyal. I'm not a ride or die. I don't think any of my friends or anyone who's known me for any length of time would ask me to do something that would harm my credibility or possibly have me go to jail. I don't think my friends would do that. I love my children to the moon and back. I mean, to the moon and back. But I don't think if they had one call to make, I don't think they would call their dad if it meant I had to lie for them. I don't think they would do that. And I love my kids. Loyalty is one of these things that you believe. You can't put your finger on it. It's just something you believe or hope that when the chips are down, they're going to be there. When I was younger, I discovered the hard way that at the end of the day, despite all the promises made, all the commitments made, at the end of the day, you're lucky if there's one or two. Now, of course, we know Hollywood, they have these movies at the end, all the town folks are there. We've got your back, Rodfather. In real life, that doesn't happen. But it really looks good in Technicolor and Panavision and surround sound. But in reality, that doesn't happen. But let me tell you, if you have that one, that's a blessing. It's not the quantity. It's the quality of that one person who says, I'm here. Not asking questions. I got this. I got you. Means a lot. But loyalty, there's so many things with loyalty. Who are you loyalty to? What are you loyalty for? What are your belief systems? It's easy to judge someone. It really and truly is. I believe the world is full of people. A lot of the world, people in the world have found it easier to lead, to blindly follow than to stand up or to question. Here, drink this Kool-Aid and give it to your whole family. It's always easy. We can always judge someone else's situation, but it's completely different when we are there. Always different. When I was growing up, I had a lot of questions. I have a lot of organizations, a lot of political organizations. So when I was young, they labeled me a troublemaker because I had questions. I don't think I was disruptive, but I want to know what's in the Kool-Aid. Why do I have to drink it? What if I don't like grape? Why didn't you ask me? Maybe I was a troublemaker. But I always question. I'm not a follower. I admire individuals. People who stand in their truth. I don't always agree with people, but it's difficult. The reason people dress alike is because it is easier. And even as adults, like we were in school, we'd make fun of that person who wasn't wearing the same jeans we were wearing or the same sneaks we were wearing. Maybe that person wasn't wearing Converse, they were wearing Cons. So the group attacked and made fun of him. But that person wearing those green sneakers, those lime green sneakers and the red shoelaces, not something I would have done, but I give him props or her props for going, this is me, this is who I am. I'm not trying to be y'all. I don't need a Toyota Corolla because everybody else is driving Toyota Corollas. This is what I drive. I drive an AMC Pacer. I admire people like that. Individuals. We had an individual this week. She did something that no other man has done in the Republican Party. Liz Cheney stood up to President Trump, former President Trump. She stood against the Republican Party, who, by the way, don't like him but fear him. At the end of the day, sometimes I guess it takes a woman because these men weren't doing it. Donald Trump, there is just littered of corpses of people who were dedicated to him and who he treated badly. Mike Pence. I'm not a fan of Mike Pence, but I'm a human being. Donald Trump asked him to do something that he could not do legally. And when those people on June 6th were climbing over the logs, they had ropes. They wanted to lynch that man. You got to have a hard heart not to feel for him. They had to run from that man. They had to hide that man. Donald Trump had the power to send out protection. He was watching on cable's news, laughing and enjoying his power, and all these people here to do it for him. And yet, in 4 years, that stupid, bless his heart, Mike Pence would look at him like an adoring wife. And he does this. Loyalty. See, I'm easy. I'm a real simple guy. If you're not loyal to him, you're not going to be loyal to me. He knew you longer. I ain't got a chance. I can be cordial. I can treat you nice. I'll be respectful. But as far as anything personal coming from me, sharing it with you, for you later to make it public consumption, that's not happening. I'm not stupid. But a lot of people see things, know things, and yet they're loyal to a family member. Many years ago, I interviewed young girls who were molested by family members, cousins, and they told their parents, their moms, that they were molested by this family member. And yet, the parent brought the child directly to where the scene of the crime, for it to happen again, because she didn't want to make trouble with the family. She wanted to visit with the sisters, the aunts, the mothers, the grandmothers. So they chose to be loyal to the family and not to their offspring. So every Thanksgiving, every Easter, every Christmas, this child is brutalized, is raped by the same family member. And the family member, the mother, the father, the cousin, we don't want to make trouble. It'll be all right. I'll watch you next year. True story. Could be happening in your family. Messed up people. Loyalty. We talk about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is easy. None of us will ever meet Donald Trump, Liz Cheney, of all these people. But how many churches? Because I have no respect, and you can be mad at me, but I have no respect for ministers, pastors who drive $50,000, $60,000 cars in a neighborhood But I have less respect for parishioners of this church giving their last dollar so this preacher can have a plane. Trayvon, I'll buy your shoes next year. We just gonna put some cardboard in your shoes. I gotta get this to the pastor on Sunday. Gotta get my tithing in. Who you loyal to? You can get mad at me on that one. I don't care. But send the comments. I want to hear what you say. I want you to defend that. Choosing the pastor over your child. Choosing a pastor over food in your house. Choosing anyone else over your basic needs. Loyalty. So when you sit back and you hear people going, yeah, they bought a plane for this pastor or this mega church, and the people that he's, or better still, this minister, religious leader, is living one way and preaching another. See, you can't blame the preacher. You've chose to be loyal to that person. Loyal to that organization, even though there is any integrity in what they do and who they are. You've chose to be loyal. See, God gives us common sense. God allows us, in many cases, to choose. I can choose to be in a church that lives the way I think or walks the walk. Loyalty. How loyal are you? Liz Cheney, you my girl this week. I don't like your father, Dick Cheney. I think he's responsible for the Iraqi war because, W was kind of slow. But the fact that you stood up, an individual, and you chose to be loyal to your party and the United States, because this is far-reaching. This is far-reaching. So this is Rodfather 916. Thank you for hanging in with me. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, do it. Please. I want to hear your comments. If you're mad at me because I said something about the church, I want to hear it. If you think someone should hear this, share it with them. This is Rodfather 916, wishing you love, joy, and happiness. Because I know I sound religious, and I guess I am religious, but you have no idea how blessed you are to be here. I am blessed that I'm here. So I'm wishing you love, joy, and happiness. Take this gift, smile, enjoy the day. Rodfather out. Bye.